This is Sims, and we are back with more of the Sims 4 Eclipse, which is our Solar Lunar Zodiac Challenge, and Ari is now dead. I'm pretty sure Sammy is the last one left, so that's sad. It's a fitting end. This is the last part. So we're just gonna go through the motions. I'm not- wait, hold on. Sneezing. We might as well go hang out with Sammy because he's probably gonna die too. But yeah, this is the end. This is the last part. We're just gonna go through the motions. We're just gonna hang out for a little while. We're not gonna do anything with the new pack or anything in this one. There's no point. And the new LP will be up on Thursday in place of this. And then all next week. Well, not all next week, but like Tuesdays and Thursdays, so. Let me tell you something. For the amount of time I had to wait, is he an elder? Yeah, he is. Let's see what his, one day, Sammy's probably gonna die before we finish this. Try to cheer up. She's like, it's okay, Dad. I know your brothers are all dead and you're about to die. Speed dating? Why are we going speed dating with our dad? I didn't actually see. He invited us out and I was like, sure, we'll go. I wasn't reading it. So we're going speed dating. Oh, look at that. We're getting a sentiment. I know. Sentiments about Sammy. Venus just wants the best for Sammy and thinks he's so wonderful. I can't read the thing because my thing is up there. And I don't know how to... I forget which button hotkey changes that. So I can't see the... Oh, but does it glow down? No, it doesn't. Wait, where's the sentiments and the thingamajiggy? Oh, no, it is here. Because we have to click on Sammy and then it's... Soap and Sim profile. Adoring. Okay. Adoring sentiment. Okay, that's all I was missing. That's actually cool. I like that. I didn't notice that. Look, I'm learning new things, okay? Because this is all new and I haven't played since the patch. I fixed all my mods. I mean, I loaded, I did some work for the new LP, but I didn't actually play anything. I just went in and cast and build mode and whatever, but... It is really odd that we're speed dating with our dad, though, but it's okay. So she's just chatting with her dad, and that's cute. We'll go through this a little bit faster. Poor Sammy, he's gonna die soon, so it's cool that we're hanging out. Look at him, he's so skinny. He got, like, skinnier in his old age. Like, most of the Sims fill out a little, but he looks like... I mean, he got a little bit, like, wider this way, but when you hold him this way, it's like, oh my god, Sammy, were you always that skinny? You need to eat. Like, some people, like, when they get older, you're like, oh, you're so frail! That's what Sammy looks like. Like, I swear to God, it's like, Sammy, are you okay? You look so frail. Like, and I don't think did I make you that skinny? I don't remember. I mean, you were born in... Well, okay, you weren't really born in game. You were born in cast, but... Oh, never mind. She's coming back. Okay. So. Well, and here's the thing, too. So it's kind of a good thing that we're ending this, because our personalities are all fucked up because of the new sim profile. Custom traits broke it. And custom traits don't work with the new sim profile, and they have to be updated, and the Zodiac ones we were using have not been updated for fucking forever. I kind of just... I don't know if because we never come here, because, like, this museum's kind of boring. You go once and you're like, okay. Most EA builds, right? But I don't know if I've paid attention to, like, how cool these fucking fountains are. Like, they're fucking neat, man. Like, wow. Anyway, yeah, so, like, they were already not gonna... Can we paint on these? I wish we could paint on those, even though they're just in the world. Like, I want to just do graffiti art on those. This is so fucking cool, and I want to play in this fountain. There should be more interactive shit like that. Who's this? Why is he standing down there? Anyway. But, yeah, they already weren't updated for a while. And I had gotten them, and then it was like they were kind of outdated, and somebody else had updated them for the creator, like gotten their permission, whatever. And now when I went back to look, I was like, okay, when I found out all the traits are broken, one thing I would never have thought of that was going to be broken. But okay.
But okay.
Oh,
But okay.
But okay.
But okay.
And it was like, oh yeah, they're all broken. And then I went there and they were like, I'm not updating this anymore. And it was like, okay, so we're done. Thank God we're done with this because all of our Zodiac fucking traits are gone. So all of my custom traits are gone, which just makes all of my Sims boring as fuck because they only have the standard like 7 goddamn traits in the game. Look, we do actually have a lot of traits. We could have way more, don't get me wrong. But, like, I'm gonna go... Can we switch control? Switching will cancel the current event. Really? I've left my Sim... I guess I've never really left them at events before. I've left them at hangouts. Like, hey, you want to come hang out with me? Sure. I've never really... I guess left them at events because events usually... But she's just standing there playing on her phone, so we might as well not fucking watch her anymore. She doesn't talk the same. I mean, I just don't feel like, let me control, let me make you do things. I don't care what they fucking do. We're done with this shit. We should have been done with this 5 parts ago. Originally. But we didn't have the new pack until like now. And it was like, alright, well if we aren't going to do anything for like a couple of weeks, we might as well just drag this out 5 more parts. You know. Because people were disappointed that we were ending it, I think. Maybe I'm just imagining things. But it's kind of like one of those, like, look. It's hit its time. It's okay. So she's still hanging out. Oh, God. So many fucking phone calls. No, I don't want to go to the beach. We're going to go enjoy the water. No, I don't want to go to the beach. I'm a vampire. Not that we'll die or anything, but hold on. I have lingering effects of, like, allergies that literally kicked me in the fucking face yesterday. I had the day off work and I was gonna actually, like, do shit. Like, I was gonna record some, like, Otome stuff, not Sim stuff, because I was like, hey, I don't have to record a bunch of Sim stuff because we only have, like, 7 things going on. 6? Well, yeah. No, 6. Only 6 things going on instead of our usual 9. So we'll be like, it'll take a fraction of the amount of time that it's been. So it'll be like, you know, so it'll be a nice, refreshing break. I won't be like, it's like 2 a.m. and I'm not done yet. I literally have gotten to the point for the last few weeks. It was like, well, last week my mom came, so I had to like record some stuff and then I didn't finish other stuff till later in the week. But like normally I'd get to the point where I do so much and I'm like, okay, I don't have time to I'll just record those other 2 things on Sunday and, like, push things off. I can never record everything in a day. So this will get to the point where I'm like, all of a sudden they'll be like, wow, I got everything done in a matter of wow, it didn't take a fraction of... There's a huge difference between, like, the way I used to be able to do things. Of course, we were only doing, like, half-hour parts. Now everything is like, son, are you coming over today? Oh, I want to send you alone. I don't want to go with you. Yeah. Like, I don't want to go with people, but like 9 hours worth of stuff, which literally takes me 9 hours to do, or longer. Because then you got to take breaks. You're like, oh, I got to eat something, whatever. And the next thing you know, you're like, it's 2 a.m. I'm still up. I did it to myself. I'm not blaming anybody but me. I'm fucking crazy. We know this. Like, which is why sometimes I, like, literally have, like, a mental breakdown when I see people who are... I couldn't have done that on purpose if I tried. Anyway. I threw my tissues toward the trash. I knew they weren't going to make it. I'm like, they'll land on the floor, which sounds gross, but it's like, I'm the only one living here. I'll pick them up later, instead of them sitting on my desk in my way. Right? Yeah. You know, you, like, try. I'm going to see if I can... I know I'm not going to be able to make a basket. No, it bounced off the floor... because I wadded it into a tight ball. And into I have a shelf sitting there underneath my island. And I have a dish. It's like a bowl. With, like, all, like, my scented oil stuff. Like, whatever that I haven't used in, like, 100 years because, like, whatever. But, like, or even, like, the little oil things for your diffusers and stuff like that. Ooh, lifestyle daily cap. Okay, great. And, it bounced into that. And I couldn't have done that if I tried. But anyway, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Great. Man. What was that? Oh, yeah, no, it's like, I'm just, minor gripe when people, like, do, like, 2 things a week. And they're like, I can't get it done, guys, it's so hard. And it's like, I want to laugh. Because I'm like, I want to be like you. I want to be where, like, I just can't do it. Or I'm just not gonna. And me, I'm like, I have to. I have so much stuff to do. The world is falling apart, but I gotta make sure videos go up. I'm insane. Like, I blame my parents. I blame my parents for being like, you gotta grow up to be a responsible fucking adult. With certain things, like work. Like, it was one of those, like, we grew up, like, you work hard, you go to work, you do your job, you become you're responsible for your, like, and this to me, like, I know that there's a lot of people who, like, make fun of, like, creators and stuff like that, like, because they say it's a job, and it seems like, it's not, it's work. And a lot of people do more work than I do with this. Like, I do a lot of different things, but I don't, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna edit, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I thought of doing that for the new LP that's going to replace this one. Like, oh, okay, well, in the interim, I'll do, like, a little story. We did that for Life in Stardust, you know what I mean? I had a little story back intro, like, teaser trailer kind of a thing. But that was here. I'm going to read a story intro and show different screen caps. The other one I was going to do, okay, we'll do music, and we'll do this clip and this, and then I'll do... And I actually wrote down a couple of ideas. I wrote it all out. But I was like, the amount of effort it's going to take to, like, film these different things... If you watch the end of the Time Lord Challenge, I did just a little bit. It literally was like maybe a minute or two. That took like an hour to fucking do because The Sims... I know, I eventually turned off free will. I was like, turn off free will, stupid. Stand here. No, don't go over there. I was like, we're not doing this for... No, oh my god. So the people who do things like that, for fuck's sake, just a 5-minute little like machinima thing or whatever is goddamn the worst. That takes a lot of fucking effort. And then there's a lot of people who do a lot of editing, like, okay, and then I'm going to fade out here, and then we go to this part, and then I'm going to cut this out, and then, or like, you know, there's some people who record for like 2 hours. So I'm playing this game for 2 hours, and I'm going to edit it down and just leave you the exciting parts. I don't do that. I hit record. I give myself a little bit of a buffer just to make sure the recording software is caught up. And okay, cool. We play, and then we're done. You don't miss anything unless the game crashes or I'm like, I'll be back because they're pissing me off right now and I gotta do something. I mean, I don't go into chaos with you guys. You miss that, or if I build something on... But most of the time I do that off air. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of already spied on you a little bit. Where are you going? You're gonna go cry it out. We're just gonna, like, kind of watch some of them, like, now and then. But, like, I don't... So, there's people who put a lot more, like, editing effort and everything than I do. But still, even just what I do... We're just going to record for like 40 minutes, and then I take the time to... Okay, so I cut off the beginning, I cut off the end, I put the things together, and like, maybe if I have to stop, I have to edit the parts together, which is like, put this one in Premiere, put this one in Premiere, do a little... Okay, done. It's not that fucking hard. It's really not, but it is time-consuming when you're like, okay, I have 9 videos that I have to do this for, and then I got to process them all, which takes goddamn forever. You know, and then it's okay, then you got to upload, which takes goddamn forever, because YouTube... Which before, you could upload 10 videos, but it would wait for this one to be completely uploaded before it would move on to the next one. Now you can do them all at the same time, but it takes longer. So if I put a video up and it's going to take 20 minutes. You put another one up. Okay, now it's going to take 30 minutes for each one. And now the more you put, the longer it takes. But still, I'll put up like the full day. All the Mondays go up. No! No, what are you doing? No! Oh, it's too fucking late. Oh, you're related. Oh my god, you're fucking related. You're like second cousins or some shit. This goddamn fucking fiasco. You know, it's a good thing we're ending this! You goddamn fat... And it's a good thing there's 10 Sims in this house, because I don't need a fucking, like, weird-ass baby born. Oh my god. I mean, you're like second cousins, so, like, the genetic ramifications are pretty much mute at that point, right? Mute. Look, I said things fast. Well, this is Scorpius, and who is he fucking in there with? You're in there with Archer. Yeah, I mean, technically, your grandfather is his father's brother. So, like, because Ares and Leonis were siblings, but Ares had Castor, who had Scorpius and Artemis. So, like, that's your father's cousin, basically. Your father's cousin. I mean, I know they're, like, age-wise pretty much the same, but you just had sex with your father's cousin. Can you imagine that? Just imagine that. I don't think I know any of my father's cousins. I might know names. It'd be like, oh, this person is like... And we always called everyone, like, aunt and uncle, and you're like, but is it my dad's uncle that we're calling this person uncle, or is it my mom's, or like... But, like... So I don't know if I ever met, but, like, I can think of my mom referencing cousins of hers. And then, granted, my mom and dad didn't have cousins that were my fucking age. But I still can't imagine, you know, my age. Maybe my mom has a cousin that was really young and is only 10 years older than me. Okay, like someone 10 years older than me, fine. You could date someone 10 years older than you, really depending on your age. It gets less weird the older you get. It's weirder the younger you are. Sorry. When you're 15 and you're dating a 30-year-old, that's creepy as fuck. But when you're 30 dating a 45-year-old, you're like, yeah, what's your point? Same age difference. It's just less creepy. 20 and 35 is like, well, that's a little odd. What are you talking about? Again, not as creepy as 15. Look, unless you're like 16 or 17, dating a 15-year-old is kind of creepy. Okay? Like, it just is. Like, even when you're 20, you're like, 20 and 15? Gross. It's a 5-year age difference. It shouldn't be gross. Look, I dated someone 12 years younger than me, okay? But it got weird when his mom would be like, look, here's pictures of him in middle school. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I was in college getting drunk at this point. This is fucking gross. And I felt gross about myself, okay? We were both adults, okay? But, and it wasn't like, but it was still like, and I am not mentally mature like an old person should be, okay? I am absolutely not. I don't look my age, and I sure as fuck don't act my age. But it's still, but it's just weird when you think about that. But anyway, that's beside the point. The point being, I can't even imagine, even if my mom had a cousin, oh, this is my cousin who's like actually your age. And I'm gonna like date that person. That's weird. You know, technically your mom's cousin, your mom can, like, when you're first cousins, that seems a little weird. You're like, that's a little bit close genetically, but I'm pretty sure that that's why, well, look. I think it's generations of royal families inbreeding like that. That's where they get fucked up. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's like first cousins or in that, like, I mean, technically you're genetically different enough where I guess your kids aren't going to come out with a ton of birth defects and it's probably fine, but it's still icky to most people. Although there's some countries where it's like, nah, that's totally normal. It's really just a matter of, I guess, how you were raised and, like, the culture you live in. But personally, cousins. Weird. Okay, are you flirting with your fucking grandfather? Okay. Your great-grandfather. Now, this would be disgusting. Your direct descendant. That, you're just, I guess... So I guess technically, like... If Archer had kids, then Scorpius and Archer's child would be, like, third cousin. I don't even know. It gets confusing. But you're related. You're fucking related. Are we listening to heavy metal? Sorry, I was sneezing, and now he's air guitaring, and that's so funny. Not sure which is which. Every time I go to talk, I can't stop sneezing. It hurts. We can't really follow Neptune. I'll be back. I'm sorry, my allergies were so bad yesterday, but it's like all of a sudden today, like right now, it's like, hey, by the way, it's the change in the fucking weather. Like,
Merkid Tibanahu, Funiata, Klaskanaya, Tenebib. Huh.
Talking to your son. You need to eat something. And you're sick. No, you're not. What? You're not sick? What are you talking about? Let's follow you for a little while. Who have we not followed? Well, Suki and Soleil have been around for a while, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, it's just like a little saying goodbye thing, but... Anyway, weirder shit's happened. Who else? Is Archer the one who got busy with someone? No, Leonis was the one who was going to get busy with people, and I don't know. Look, they're all... It's Leonis' genes, I swear to God. The whore genes get passed down. I mean, he's worth it, though. Have we seen him? Have we stared at his goddamn beautiful face yet this episode? Remember how gorgeous fucking Leonis is. We should just end the series like this. It's like he's the end-all be-all of Sims, I swear to God. Look, we had a lot of beautiful Sims in this. Basically all of them. Not gonna lie, Persephone is my least favorite. We'll throw her at the bottom. Like, I don't know where the fuck she came from. I don't really know where the fuck Neptune came from either. He looks like no one in the family, but he's goddamn beautiful. But, like, Persephone, for some reason... Okay, you're gonna do that, and then you look stupid, but, like, whatever. But, like, for some reason, I don't know. I was like, where the fuck did you come from? You don't even look like Ares. What the hell? I mean, he doesn't look like Leonis or Ares either, but, like... Well, Leonis and Ares were brothers. Never mind. I can't with this family! I got the family tree up, but it's still confusing as shit. Especially with how many people are sleeping with other people. I don't know. He just hacks at that. He's like, I'm gonna make a puppet. No, I'm gonna make a pirate ship. Can we turn this off? No, I guess we can't. It's just so loud. I'm just gonna turn that off. Aries, sweetie, you're gonna have to go dance somewhere else because it's... I'm not sure which one of those volumes was, like, low. But it's too loud. I can hear the music out over it, and it's like... It's just in that range in my hearing where it's, like, loud enough to be distracting, but not too loud that you're like, my brain's gonna hurt, but it's like, all I can focus is on that. And I just want to, like, stare at you for a little while. You know, because we gotta, like, spend some time with as many of them as we possibly can while we're doing stuff. You're not doing anything entertaining, though, but, like, when you're done, you need to go get some hygiene and then get something to eat. Okay. That is not going to get your hygiene up. No. That is not going to get your hygiene up. I don't understand why... Hydration. I guess, actually, maybe for you, hydration would actually work from drinking a drink. I'm not paying attention anymore.
Trouble.
We've hung out with you several times, but everybody else is sleeping. And now we can just stare at Suki for a little while. Is it this fucker? Because he's obsessed with reading those things. Who else in the family? Oh, yeah. That's true. You lost your dad. No, wait. No, you lost... Why aren't you sad? You're the one who lost your dad. You're just like, whatever. You lost your uncle. Where's Artemis? You're sad, but, you know, I'm just gonna cheat the fucking needs up, because, like... Look, we're just going through the motions. I got nothing to talk about. I don't know. Like... We're here. It's the end. It's the last part. It might not be, like, a super long part, but... What were we talking about before we got distracted by the Sims having sex who shouldn't be having sex? Oh yeah. This being a job is... I mean, it is difficult, but, like... So if you do a ton of editing, it does take longer, so I don't do a ton of editing, so I can record more. I prefer doing it this way. I know there's people like the editing, or they're like, oh my god, look what this is happening! Zooming in and out and doing the spastic things. I can't handle that. I'm too fucking old. Sorry. I don't want my channel to appeal to, like, children. Because I swear I'm an asshole, and I'm not gonna be, I'm gonna filter myself, and we're here, kids! Look at our wild, crazy flashings and spazzy editing. I don't do that, because I don't want to do it. One. And it would take too much effort, and that hurts my brain. Again, I'm fucking old. And again, I'm not trying to appeal to 13-year-olds. At all. Like, no. Like, that's not... I don't want to be responsible because your parents get pissed at you because you learned how to swear here. It's not my goddamn fault. Your parents suck and shouldn't let you watch this shit. Like, but there are people who do appeal to, like, who do things like that. And if you're going to do a lot of editing and you do a lot of the that takes time. So, okay, I can record one video, I maybe spend an hour doing it, and then I spend a lot of time editing. It takes a lot of time and effort. I don't do that kind of time and effort because I prefer to actually play the game, play with my Sims. That sounds weird. But you know what I mean? I prefer to actually play the game and spend less time editing than as much or more time editing than playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get the most out of this So what's fun for me is the way I do it. Which means I can play more. Does not mean that I should have something going up every motherfucking day. But I have no life. I don't have a family. I don't have kids. But it's kind of one of those, like, I can't bitch about it. Like, oh my God, guys, like, I do so much. I do so much. I can't handle it. There are some people who no longer actually do YouTube. What were you doing? Were you just cleaning or fixing a shower on your own? Good for you. But there are people who used to complain. I don't think they do YouTube anymore. I gave up. I was like, I can't handle the drama attitude of like, life is so hard for me. I do like one thing a week, but I need to take a week off. It's so difficult. You do one thing a fucking week. It's not that fucking difficult when this is the only thing you do. Like, I understand now, in the middle of, like, quarantine, some people are going goddamn bonkers. I am not. There's some people, I can't handle staying inside. You know what? You go right out, and you go ahead and you spread fucking COVID around, because then that just means that I don't have to go back to work in January. They'll be like, we're gonna keep working from home. Sweet! I need to go back into the office to get rid of all the snacks that were in my drawers, because gross, they've been sitting there for like a year, and that's nasty. But like, otherwise, I'm perfectly fucking happy with my hermit life, okay? This is great for me. I do not have to deal with people. I do not like it. I do not like dealing with people. This is fun for me because I'm not actually talking to anyone. Like, don't take that the wrong way. Oh my God. You just need a glass of wine, sweetie. It's fucking hilarious. We kind of stared at you for a little while, didn't we? You're the one that we didn't actually spend any time with. I'm going to cheat you're just... Like, we didn't spend time with Leonis, but, you know, we spend time with Leonis all the time. You're being boring, but, like, whatever. I always thought that was funny. It's not like you have a family, like, well, I do a lot of stuff, and I gotta worry about my kids and my husband and my full-time job. Like, you don't. This is all you do. Sure, you have a husband, but, like, when they're at work, and this is all you're doing, what the fuck? I mean, and again, this is your job. But again, this is your job. You can't do that if you go to a 9-to-5 job. Like, if you're sick or you need to take a day off. But most jobs are going to be like, I just need to take like a week off last minute because like I'm just stressed. Welcome to fucking being an adult. Just welcome. Okay, for those of you who don't know yet, when you become an adult, your life is stressed 24-7. It doesn't stop. If you have 5 minutes where you're like, I am not fuck. You're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. So, like, when you go to, like, doctors and they're like, so have you been stressed? Are you alive? Because part of being alive is dealing with stress constantly. Constantly. Well, there's ways to de-stress. Like, oh, I'm going to go take a nice bath. But then you're like, let me go take a nice bath with the and then well, my hot water heater doesn't work. Great. Fucking great. And it's just one stress after another. Like, look. I say that and my hot water heater will break now. It's already been broken. It should be fine for a while. But, like, if it's not one thing, it's fucking another. Okay? And, like, sometimes you just, like, but this is the fun part. This is fun. So it's like if you, like, even for me, like, I do get stressed doing this, like, fuck, I gotta record stuff. I know I don't have to. I do this for fun. This is not my livelihood. I wouldn't be able to do this if it were my livelihood. I'd be living in a cardboard box under a bridge somewhere. So I sure as hell wouldn't have internet or the ability to record. Because, like, the whole 4 fucking cents I'm serious. Like, you can't make a living off it. Some people somehow do. Okay. But, that's the thing. If this is your job, I think I just get so mad because people are like, this is your job. And then you're like, I just don't feel like doing it this week. And everybody can understand, and it's so hard. Well, yes, it's difficult. But if you made this your job, I can't just decide I don't want to go to work for a week. I could take a week off. Why? Did you fart or some shit? Why was there a stink bubble like following you? Like, what is that? He is obsessed with doing that. Like, I don't know. It always struck me as odd. Like, there are people who do a lot of things and like, hey, I just need to take a couple days off because family's visiting and I didn't get to do it. And alternately, you have people like, oh my god, this person was going to be on vacation and they pre-recorded videos for us. Oh my god, they're so amazing. That's what you should fucking do. This is your job. If this is your job. If this is like your side gig, like me, hey, I'm just like doing this for funsies. I don't have to do a goddamn fucking thing. But I still am responsible in the, I made a commitment to doing this, and I know I don't have to, but I do. Like, I get disappointed with myself if I don't follow through. I know nobody else gives a shit. Like, nobody's gonna get mad at me for not putting stuff up if I'm like, hey, my mom's visiting, I'm not gonna be able to record, so I'm not gonna get anything for last week up. You know what I mean? I could have not done any Sims stuff last week and been like, my mom's coming for the weekend, I'm not gonna be able to do it. But I fucking made sure I recorded shit. When I go away for Christmas, not, hey, I'm going away for Christmas, so guys, I'm not gonna record anything. And some people do that. Because, you know. But I pre-record I already pre-record anyway. Like, it's about managing your fucking time. Like, I am really not that great at time management. But maybe I am better than I think I am. Cause I've worked for 5,000 fucking years. I'm a vampire, I live forever. You need to actually go get some hygiene. Go get some hygiene. Yeah, there you go. Where are you? At work. Oh, it's 10 a.m. Wow. I don't know. It's just weird. I just sometimes find it strange. Like, there's some people who just work unquestioningly. It's a part-time gig for them. Like, they just do it on the side for funsies. And yeah, you gotta take sometimes, oh, hey, I can't record this week for whatever reason, or I'm sick, so I didn't get anything done. Shit like that happens. You know what I mean? Like, it's unexpected and whatever. But I just think it's funny when people who this is their job. This is my job. I do this for a living. Can't handle doing the one thing a week that they do. Or I just haven't, I get that you haven't felt like it. Because sometimes I don't feel like it either, but sometimes I don't feel like going to goddamn work, but I have to do it. It's just kind of funny when YouTube is your job, how people just, I feel like, become more irresponsible, which is weird. And maybe it's just certain people that I hear a lot about. And there's probably a ton of other people who are like 100% responsible. But then when they are responsible, people act shocked about it. Like they're so impressive. And it's like, I get it. Because it's different when you're like 22 and you're like in college and you're like, but when you get out into the real world, you can't just not go to work because you just don't feel like it. Like, there's sick days and shit, but there's a point. You only get so many. You don't get like a whole entire week off because I got my period and I don't feel good. Well, if you have that fucking kind of a problem, it's going to be a hard knock life for you because work is not going to be that understandable. You are going to have to go to work with those fucking cramps feeling like you're going to vomit, pass out, and die. You better hope you have a job that lets you work from home. But even then, it's going to be really hard to get anyone to be like, I'm working from home because I have cramps. Trust me, I have god-awful fucking periods, but I still go to fucking work and I suffer through, okay? You know, you manage. Because you have to. I think this all stemmed from me, like, having so many freaking things going, and I was like, have to record everything! What's wrong with me? I don't know. I think I've ranted about it before. It does, it just drives me crazy sometimes when I see people, like, this is not easy, by any means. It seems a lot easier than it is. But the thing that makes it difficult is, again, the amount of time you spend editing. You know? For me, this is easy. It's a responsibility, and it's not, like, but it's not the hardest thing I have to do. You know what I mean? I come in, sometimes it's harder than others, because you're like, I just don't have the mojo, but I gotta come in here, and I'll straight up say, like, I don't really have a ton of mojo. We're just fucking here, I'm going through the motions, I'm not feeling it today. But I still do it. And I'm sure that sucks, and maybe people will be like, just don't do it if you don't have the mojo, but if I force myself through it... No, I don't know who you are, Marion. If I force myself through it, like, I'll get through it faster. Plus, sometimes you just don't have the mojo, and you gotta fucking do shit anyway. Part of being an adult. Part of being fucking responsible. Like, sometimes you just don't want to deal with your fucking kids, but you had them, so you kind of fucking have to. Like,
Moishi.
But this is a side gig, so I could totally not do it if I didn't want to. I wish I had the filter that some people have, though, when they're like, hey, I know I only do one thing a week, and, like, I just don't feel like doing it this week. Man! Because there are days I just don't feel like doing it, and then I always feel guilty. Like yesterday. Being, like, having allergies so bad, and it was a day off of work, and I'm like, it was my day off of work, and I did it so I could purposely, like, you know, just have, well, I had to waste vacation days, because, like, I'm taking a lot of vacations fucking during fucking COVID, right? You're like, okay, I'm gonna just take days off here and there. And I knew I wasn't gonna do sim stuff, I was gonna wait, you know, because this is the first Saturday I don't have to record 9,000 things. So I was like, okay, we'll wait, I won't do by Friday stuff, because I was like, Friday we'll do more Otome stuff, even though I'm way ahead of it. Just keep ahead, right? So I can pace myself, do a couple of hours, got nothing done, and I'm like, I feel guilty about it, even though it's like, I had allergies. It's bad enough sometimes, like today. Yeah, chat with your dad before he dies. Literally probably gonna die soon. Well, what's this with Sammy? Oh, you're still just adoring. Okay. I want to actually see... Oh, he's still gonna die, like, any minute. Wow. It's so sad. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just find it weird. I've rambled about it enough. But... I still feel guilty, like, not having done anything. I'm like, I wasted a whole day! My allergies were killing me. I thought I was gonna die. And every time I was sitting there, okay, you know, you're sitting on the couch doing nothing. You're like, okay, let me go get up. I gotta make lunch or something. The second you walk into the kitchen, it's like your nose is like a fountain. And you're like, seriously? I'm sitting on the couch. Like, granted, you know, you're constantly blowing your nose because your allergies are gonna die. Sammy, Persepi's dead. That's rude. But the second you get up to do anything and you don't have hands, you're like, seriously, now my nose is like a snot fountain? TMI, I know, but like, whatever. This is what you come here for, right? God. Why do you stink? Do you need to take a shower? Oh, you really do. God, gross. Why don't you take a shower, you gross fucker? Where are you going? Instead of, like, doing that, why don't you get some hygiene? Why is everyone in this house stanky? Nobody knows how to take a shower any fucking more. Yes, there you go. Go take a bath or some shit. Gross, wafting stench behind you. Ah! Snow Festival! We're not going. Not in this one. Screw you guys if that's what you want, and we're not going in this one. We spent the whole entire last episode, like, just bitching about shit. Like, you're welcome, I guess, and everyone is still so fucking sad. No. Ugh. I don't know, it's just one of those things. Sometimes those little things bother you, and you just have to rant about them. I haven't seen anybody saying any of that stuff recently. It's just one of those things that's just like a trigger deep down inside from like 3 years ago. Someone be like, oh my god, I can't. I'm just so stressed out. Like, really? I would love to have a husband who just paid fucking it for everything for me, and then this is all I had to do. We're not gonna go. We should, but... Like, you know what I mean? This is all I had to do? Fuck yeah! Oh, it's so hard! This would be the best fucking life ever. Like, I wouldn't have time. I mean, I think extra time. I don't know what I would do, though. Like, I think I manage everything I do because I have to work 8 hours a day, and then it's like you have to do all your normal life stuff on top of it. I could understand, like, if you, like, had a full-time job, and then you're like, okay, now I have a husband, and I've got kids. Like, that, you would never be able to fucking do that. And those people deserve to feel, like, I'm stressed out, and I can't handle this, I need a break. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But, like, me, this is all I do, and I do, like, 2 episodes a week, and, like, maybe we play, like, one other game every once in a while, but I'm so stressed. Like, don't give me that fucking bullshit. The only people who have right to bitch about that need to take a break are the people that got, like, a million other fucking things to do. Because, like, if this is your full-time job, I mean, again, depends on the amount of editing you do. It takes a lot of time. I'm not saying it doesn't take time and it's not hard, but it's not as fucking stressful as you make it out to be. Like, it's stressful when you're like, fuck, I got someone coming, and so I gotta make sure I've gotta clean everything, but then I gotta do all this fucking shit for work, and I've been working overtime, and then I gotta take care of my fucking kids, and I still want to make sure I'm responsible for this. Even me, when I, like, record it in advance for my mom coming, it's just like, fuck, I gotta I gotta reevaluate my time. And it's changing. I have a set routine, okay? So when I have to change my routine, it gets weird for me. Like, that's where it's hard. It's not hard to like, move things around. It's just oh my god, but what if I don't get things done? And then I panic, and I like... Look, okay. This is a responsibility, but I enjoy it. I don't know. I don't know where any of that was going. Why are you gonna go swing on the swing when you need to pee? And why can't you walk like a normal person? Like, what is wrong with you? Seriously? Weird. But anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Learn to be responsible. YouTube is not a job. I mean, it could be, and for some people it is, but for most of us, it will never be. It's a job on top of a job. It's a job that doesn't pay, is what it is. Except for I enjoy doing it. So this is like a hobby that I don't get paid to do, but I share with people. So it's just like you're coming to my house while I'm crafting or something. Like, I'm just going to sit here and knit and you just watch me knit. Like, I don't get anything out of it. Except, well, I have fun doing my hobby and you have fun watching it. So, I mean, I guess we all get everything out of it, but, you know. It's a responsibility. It's not a job. But I say that, it's not really a responsibility. I mean, I've made it a responsibility. But it's a fun one. It's one of those things that you're like, I just enjoy this. Kind of like if you were a kid and your responsibility was like feeding the cat. You're like, sweet. It's the easiest chore ever. Feed cat. Like, my pets are a responsibility, right? But I love them. Don't know how they're still alive, because I kill plants. I don't know how the fuck birds survive, but... You give them seed, you give them papers, they're happy. Hey! He got promoted! Oh, no, wait. Wait, were you the one that just got promoted? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I was like, yay, we did it! You got to level 5! No, never mind. You weren't ever gonna get up there. Poor Sammy just wants to hang out. Sorry, but I don't feel the same way, lady. I'm married. And stinky. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are all assholes. Did I turn off free will in this house? Anyway. I'm gonna leave before I choke someone. Namely, Tsuki. Because, like, he's just standing there like a jacket. And he keeps doing this bullshit. Anyway, we've had fun. This has been swell. I'm sorry my TED Talk got in the way of playing this, but whatever. We were just going through the motions. I had nothing to do here. So, that's what you get, okay? You wanted this! I'm sure there's people who are still disappointed because we're not going to actually finish out the series and do anything the proper way and, like, whatever. But we also don't have... What the fuck? Anyway, you know what? I just stop asking questions. We can't really finish it out anyway because we don't have our Zodiac traits. I know we don't need them, but I started with the Zodiac traits. I want to keep with my Zodiac traits, and we don't have them anymore. So, like, whatever, we're done. That's just me trying to justify another reason of why. Look, we're just done, okay? Look, we did 5 extra episodes. We weren't actually doing anything. We kind of lost the mojo, and now we are on to new things. But sometimes you just need to retire things so that I'm not like, I just don't wanna. Guys, I just didn't wanna. Okay, you know what? I guess I shouldn't complain about other people because I just don't wanna. So we're done. But we had a nice round 100 parts, so... Anyway, before I ramble and it's like 4 hours, could you... You know what? I'm just gonna go stare at someone else. You're gonna go pee. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big... Oh, I'm not gonna see you guys next time. I'll actually see you guys around another thing. So we'll see you on Thursday for our whole new series. And I was really trying to stare at Leonis! Can you stop dancing? Okay, here we go. I'll see you around in other things, but anyway. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and say goodbye to Leonis. What? Okay, you know what? I'm done. All right. Anyway. Yeah. Thumbs up, subscribe to see more, whatever. The end. You know what? Whatever I normally say. Okay, bye! I hope you had fun. I did. I will miss these guys, but we have new things, so yeah. Bye for real.